So I've had my wrist slapped by Anthony Morley. He said, John, you need to do some more videos. So here we go. So I went to Anthony last night because he's been kind enough to give me some young birds to use in our race series later on. And he's come up with some great ideas as well. So here they are, all boxed up. Just going to go and put them in the loft now. And I'll show you what's going on. Race birds all looking okay. They are probably ready for some food, but I'll get these babies in first and then put a load down for them. I'm sure many of you know what it's like when you've probably got a few too many pigeons, so there are a few changes happening. I've gone from like not many to a bloody stack. So I'll show you what's happening now and we'll get these babies in. So we need to have a bit of a clean out, but I have been very busy with work and football, so might have to go on the back burner for a couple of days until the weekend. But breeding's going nicely. These are all being bred for a friend of mine. So I'll show you some of those in a minute. And we need to put some rings on as well. Simple pigeon keeping continues with just water butts in that are just left in all the time. I put grits and minerals down and I put food down, and they're on open hold 24/7, these ones in here. But what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna like slit this box open and probably lay it on its side down here somewhere, so that the young birds, these small young birds, can get in there and get away a little bit, because some of these grown-ups have got young birds, as you can see, so I don't want them bullying them. Here we go. You know I like my pretty coloured ones, so Ant's been kind enough to breed me a couple of Mealies. We've got a nice smoky there. There is a Shayley as well, which is just, oh yeah, there, look at that one. Shayley and a blue pie to go with my grizzles and my whites and my reds, and there's a black one kicking around somewhere, which is really nice. Might be out at the moment. Really, the only thing I need to do is just move some of the water down here so that the young birds can get to it until they can get up into this section. And then to get out, you see, they have to go through here and up. So it does take them a little while to work that out, which is great. You don't want them doing it too fast. I have dropped a few. Obviously, time of year, there's probably a few hawks around. They're on open hold 24/7. Who knows what happens with them? As long as we can get a bit of a kit together, we'll be okay. There's certainly some of the babies that are hanging around. So, yeah, we'll see how we get on. So there's the Shayley. Little checker there. Say a couple of Mealies. Yeah, we're all looking okay. But they do need some food in. They get through so much bloody food and water, don't they, when they're on babies? And then we'll get some rings on. Ant did say that these were pecking up nicely, and it looks like they're not daft. Look, the blue pie's going in there, look, straight away. Knows what it's doing. So yeah, we'll leave these in here with this box in for a few days first. So that's them ones about done. I'm just going to put some grits and minerals down, but I'll show you the others before I do that. So the tumblers are looking well. These are my uncle's. He's going to be really looking after these. They are going to be moved into the back loft, so I can then open this section up as well for the race birds to come in here, which will be better. There'll be loads more space then. So these are his. Now they went down on eggs, but they all left the eggs for some reason. I don't really know what happened. So I've got to put some food in for these in a minute. And as we go through here, we've got my section of reds, which I'd like to breed a few more from, but it's just a bit tight in here at the moment. I need to sort it out a little bit. So I need to have some ideas of what I'm going to do really in here. But I have got one down. Got that little red there. It's an absolute cracker. So I'm keeping that one for myself. And then here we've got these others, reds and red pies, and they'll breed some lovely pigeons, but as you can see, there's not much space in here for them to really breed from. I should just put some shelves in with some bowls on really, just to make it easy, maybe at the weekend. So that's them. They just need food in and some grits. And then lastly, my classic frills and my pair of rollers are absolutely tickety-boo. They're so easy to look after. So they're really pretty. I do need to tame them down a little bit. That's sort of my next goal that I'll do with some food. It'll be much easier when the mornings are lighter. But look, my first little classic frill baby, which looks like it probably needs a ring on. And we've got two more in here, babies in here, pretty ones in there with another baby, two more babies, two more babies. These have been mad. Like my mate that I got them from said they do breed fast. And he weren't wrong. Thankfully, they were already paired up, a lot of them by the looks of it. So, yeah, it's made my life nice and easy. And then I've also got a pair of rollers in here that have had 2 babies as well, which I'll show you now. So there we go. They are 2 little rollers that I'm just going to put in on the open hole section and just let them out and play around with, which I'm quite looking forward to. So I'm just going to go get all the grits and minerals and get some more food. They are literally on wild bird food from the range. It's like £6 for 12.5 kilos. It is cheap as chips. Because I've not kept pigeons for racing for the last sort of 2-3 years, I've had them on that. And I went to buy some real corn. It was like £20 a bag. I ain't paying that. So, and with me not racing, it doesn't matter, you see. So, like, yeah, I'm just going to keep them on stuff like that, the cheapest thing I can find, basically, because I'm tight. Those 2 blues there, they've just been pecking up nicely. There we go, look. So I think they'll be fine. Ant's treated me to some of his very special life rings from 2016, can you believe? This could be touch and go with these. I might have left these a little bit late, but I'll get the rings on somehow. Let's have a go. I think I might just be all right. Find out in a sec. So yeah, these are for a friend of mine. If we can get them over the knuckle, we'll be all right. Yeah, there should be. I want to do them tomorrow. Well, that's one done. This one feels a little bit smaller, so should be okay. Right, that's the first 2 on. And they're in an amazing nest box. Do you want to see the nest box? It's absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Petron would be proud. Who needs Hermes nest boxes when you've got these fantastic operations? I think they might be ready for ringing as well. I'm going to try on both of those and possibly the one that's under that dark checker there. But that's it for the time being, I think. That's it, job done. 4 rings on. Got 6 more to go on for him. And then anything else I breed then will be for myself, just to use. And all we're going to do is just keep leaving them out until we want to start the race series, which might be in May or June, July, I don't care really, until we've got a really good amount, and then we'll see what we can do. And we'll do a race series and see what we come up with. That's it, thanks for watching. Tomorrow I'm going to probably put some rings on those classic frills. I'll get them rings organised because they got delivered last week, and I'll show you those in a little bit more detail. There's not much to show, but I'll show you them and show you how pretty they are. Prettiest pigeons I've ever had.